Kyeremanteng as the former regional minister. Say Mpunuwate, he say governs Kwame Agbuja, Swabe Kwaino. Yeah, Akwakoye and Sebupi Sesikeni ho. And then so better send this for a preachy inflation above from and at 3.8%, 3.8 inflation above 3.8 yeah. Uko Jomswa near my go, Nebuo Yana, day. Na ubeti binumna 3.8 no the yes a prices reduction ever. Yeah, inflation you deflation. So inflation no ya be catch no so I don't know the interest as prices a buffer. Neho crodiba. But then SMP ena kosu say ya primaries no one sababa snake on there. I think it's about time say the NPP can really settle down. Now a year pressing issues, bread and butter issues, no, ya address it as opposition. I don't think who say and the minority in parliament, no, cocoa farmers no die and ne omo aye press conference. He say cocoa farmers in the cocoa eco-crisis into be entry of a car and now Kwaku and SMP free November. We a cocoa farmer now wow the cows is ho and then minority there are a press conference to that effect. Just mutumuse cocoa I see a betum NDC baya ajegu untumi nyehwe. He say no untumi ntua farmers no kra kra for no untumi ntua boka NDC for you. But Honorable Simon Osei Nkansah, the former Ashanti regional minister who ono ejidi se na ya ye no kre onhwe benkumu nhwe difa eso kana sam kire obeka kire pay metumi and take it or leave it wakana sam ewie enti Honorable Simon Osei Nkansah ewufia obani mema wakwaba ya mi adobe hoye afin kombetu ye
I feel so a very can best studio house.
Sir, I think combatry. But Honorable, you're looking fresh. Looking fresh. Still, you looking very young. Honorable, where they were Darubas and come to me, Abe Makasabuya Mamekakra, Minima Diente. Oh, okay. And if I might be mono, oh, now Bonnie trim, now you be Huadrin Bonia. Na utrimu fire timbiano sana nyankopon ayewo na sise kwa dia wa branch na ababru so sada adwuma no kwa dia na pressure.
Oh yes na to be frank with you year to about 2024 ni na me home family bet na I didn't want people to know.
Oh okay.
I didn't want people to know want to me they know him but na me pese bese me yare na ko them completely we be cafe yeah campaign na regional minister na yehu no ni ade so I decided say me de be shem ho na ma no madru nkakra ko pembra e bia me ho be me din
ba do yare say do ba bia politicians so bo stress me ho ya na da bia me ho sa manfo to parliamentarians if mo nje ho me munye say stress e bata adwuma ho e okay e bia no still there so for
ya at a point no rallies no nyina no na Dr. Baumia visit constituencies ni nyina no mankubi apart from bosomtwe oye nfemenyen brebre metna na amanfo who say at least me chema to me Dr. Aduchum ye nyina no etanachi so I came there nti ho me kasa wie no kra manto aso bi wie na betram kemna.
Oh,
yes.
But since you say the BBA,
Meda a professor de Mensasi, or Yadepa, Dr. Bimami. Doctor and say very good.
Okay.
I'll try not shame. But I didn't want people who say,
yeah, on the cabro Socrates. Yeah. But life after a year, Nkansah being the Ashanti regional minister, so far. Rebecca, the Abita committee so far, how far?
Oh, Bibi Aboko, Ebedinyamiasi. Ebedinyamiasi. Kiki. I'm saying I can't almost studio across several times. And I'm repeat. Me see ni pebia what you are. Or say Didika who say Abrabo nyina position bia be drubia at a point no a temporary. A bit because whole life on earth no krano a temporary. Emrebe ho we are den adako bi boko. Eti position bia ukure bia so no hunu se we musu a we are den adako be free so. Se wunya sa adwen no dia any time a wo position fan say me famfaton se bia na me regional minister. Se me regional minister me koda assemble akon wo se bisa me ho and to me it should be applicable to any human being. Se position bi awo no ade wo koda bisa ho se ade be chen na sa dibre yi kramia ebede ni metimi atra se wuni ansa hwase pepe ansa ko the moment a wuni se china mini position we ya wuntimi leave no then there's a problem. O sorry anopanso a me regional minister me kwadwuma o something bisa mo se mi kuya nankraba se o mampani na nado danko akufu ado se mensa mayu onya sentimentem so afo what will I do? Se me ni inya no papa I have to start searching for answer. So the moment I wo inya no papa no, you don't worry yourself. So if you hear me say we na me can be in my first one medidi see when you have such answers you shouldn't be worried. That just the time we are no one say cycle ho to sa outcome no be to be because the keke let me use myself emre na me munya twane dam mamem ena sabi through me ma me papa nji ye be wo me no wie no both amanfo ye rush yes ajo say wa wu na bakan na manfo arashi ni abehwe ho mo ye se mu kwa akwara na butu ni abehwe se mabutu na twam ho ya se wo tenase ni ahwe se metenase ampa na twam ho ya si otutu na otutu afies wa nante na twam yes wo ko the nursery na twam wo ko primary na twam yen ko middle school na twam those days wo ko secondary school a twam wo ko sixth form a twam akwa university a twam eti bia betwam eti position bia wo at any time you should know say e betwam ne twam a ehe na wo ko eden na wo ye that should be question at the bios that one. Okay. Where yes a word to the wise. Yeah. But baba be a life after we say no the whole region baba bodiana yabaho. Baby shall with a primary sir ye just ended presidential primary sir ye koyi ye flag bearer. If you have member Dr. Baumia by last days no member no maybe the enemy time who will be one man no meant to be unveiled but we will send out the actually what's the times the actually campaign now bar approach now the actually being generalized no be able to aba and yet to we it will say oh lady kind mebo MPP for you na baso mebo delegates ni na baso na mabo contestants no omu nyina baso any the various campaign teams keke ohwa ya chance foforo no na ye rough kakra na anwashi nensem bebre anwashi the council of elders free candidate no am kasa na chim say e ba fom e ma na no nya hye begin em say call last minute no na kai ya bakakra bi but that wasn't serious na committee no so a ehyehyɛ abatro no so yade o ma bibia mu da ho enti yatuwie no ama minimum pobi enhyɛ da mai se bi wo kra na nipa no enda na di because it was just free and fair. Police for no so bambo for almost so yade na media for no so mo yade yeah me stations are monitoring nyina no man ti se obi kasem bia ebe infrimu passions ama akofa oyonobi edi ayeden aba enti ye na ye nyina ho ase na mesrese ye nyina sa wota we achi so kota we achi de ye is na ye means to an end enye we na ye no enye wi ye no ewiye no ne 2 million ka kopɛ no fie mpim ne aduru no wɔtwe no ɛhɔ no ani dumadi a ɔse dia ye nyina de yadwen ani yani ɛkɔ ho na me baha no just like me call different radio stations ni adan me de gina saa asɛm a me kan yɛ na so say projects ɛboa elections and winning elections Sika boa elections and winning elections. Are there winning elections? Nkabomu unity. And I think they might explain it several times. The year 2000. So projects are now near Babam in fear of Assembly. And in any project we had to show. Anna, let's go for time. Any project we had to show. It is a project that winning election. There was no way thinking it might win 2000. And I'm what? Sikadia kun even the little kukukra koteta posters. No problem. Vika the beko bicycle krana and ukra holding. Nkansah me motor bike and a cars. To few people been a sebi or volunteer ya no more cars ni motor or the support to campaign. Oh, and so and I'm say na MPP ya kan ye ho abom. On the material because if you see a turn position check after your friend is saying Dr. Busia near my baby will be 70s oh if you are 72 or your ma baby enti na enam say ya che e wo position ntino e ma obia ye nyina kan ho bom and everybody no obia ye prepare say kakra obetimi dia boa bia no wode boa mi wa no na NDC nso no na samre no enam say omampani dada wanya ne ba bi ko Jerry John Lawrence enso fi so na omo nso be yin fa fofora omo wi omo election ma bi kura kote atwe omo kotete on party ni ade no omo nso disunity na tisim enti ma the unity na any resources yenye project yeah the unity no ebe winning because they were not united. The same thing happened to us in 2008. Samre no na nipa dun so no so akopre ama cracks aba ayen me amend the crack ni ye ene namwa na NDC narrowly ebe g to me ya free yesem na projects are that our mampani kofo aye na ye unprecedented obi a project enti na obi anim say ye win easily be na say na cracks way mu nye united na NDC so abaye united no Professor Mills na nam we kra wo timinya campaign wo yare wa yesi wo de ye wo yare wo timinya campaign e no be win here.
That is how them Kabomo by unity no by.
The same thing happened in 2016. Yeah. NDC got disunited. And I am here united. Sikomu projects are normal you, and then you. Nen Kabomu ni hono. Nya yabenya roaring fashion, near war Mills fashion, near war current president in the fashion. Those fashions, and I also nya in Kabomu. And the Koweni. Until last election, what I was saying is a find opportunities there. It's a project up, Yayibipa. ABI wa bem, Tisokas, ABI obi muawa, businessman be muawa, obebuaw. So what important I say? And ABI raising funds no crown was easier than obi opposition. So what important. But when you know, na unity no nhye da ni ho ama obi kura te no ho akɔte ne party or contest or no another party.
Yeah.
I may be so I am home but trouble. I so move so
dear.
So what in point and I Yadikoji me fancy defeat. A woman said there were some other factors like COVID nearby, you know, and the economic challenges by after the COVID Nisa man. Who they make run. They don't know ti na manfo so be brief is who the DJ be woman they are not prepared to vote na man kitinkiti bi am why say bia obi kura committee na e bia meeting ase obi am na hyentuade bi say we gi na me makura man fa duane ama nti jiwi na fa bi to duane na fa bi ye hyentuade you free ho conference na ne dagwa na man for say amakojima de amam nkotuni problems no were several but the bottom line was that we were not fully united. So now united kebebwan kebianka man for no ebufu no ebebrase kakrase nyina na eto nwom ba ko a kebebwa be we no mu amu acheche enti do obi kan ha no kra nya no kra opposition kra kan nya no kra na other party no fane so who dem jiro no me kai fe me kokan wa another radio station ha kran so me kan so MPP ya hweyi ni anwe na abapa na yedua after the problems of COVID ya hweyi ndis ne ba betwa sa abanedi.
Yeah, because Esru Hokra the baby a interview back on TV.
Yes. And I made chire mu say so ya hwa ayinu piki 2022. Na ba ne din hyehyɛ ya hodo to akwam 2023. Then to inflation could do 54. Now tiaba 23.
23, yeah.
To the 31% cry then at TF so. Our baby do 23 in 2024. Now CD na at 17 no. Our baby drew 14. Still declining. Our international reserve no could do 8 billion. So it means that the economic fundamentals were improving. Maybe it is a good for oil buy. Do you understand my point? Young fans, domestic gold purchase program. Needs hardly man abandon the buy any buy the cushion system. No, now fina improvement there. Eba best amount for anti because me can't me am a party for the matter. Eba say as I na me can that time you be can no cry and yes you know.
And where you know, abasi say
policy for problem no deba. Good for all your money item anyhow. Domestic debt purchase system anyhow. You we are na ya. That
DDP okay.
Rescheduling no. Na ya. Agree. But now of as 19 crew. You're there to GDP as watching in I mainly so already IMF reporter he saying what the economic situation I won't see no the previous government measures or the total claim but it was difficult some of them see cabinet woman why and she say and she we na ya no ebi afi obetua si na mama ya na abosum bia mama se no asa twan ho aba se nhye na me no hyehyeye no sisi no mintimi eni so saa enti anya hyehyeye foforo anhye foforo no nso emfiva me enti amama fo di yawo which naturally obedi yawo be na ye of fascinating crew wumia osu wamia ne na atwa enti the best thing was say mia na onsu ne kro no wu a obehu so mfa so is unfortunate kro no wu ye no na chese nso efra ben
ebo yo
yes
ba said one now preach here now
yes but na yan crofo no be kan wie no obi front me can some ya but
Saturday eja wo kasa wo kan bibia obi am person
beti Obi am peso beti uko ka say aban ne hihye ne ye ne beboa en going forward and ne be ye free or ha no mu a nobody was prepared to listen. So say I can see exchange rate above. Ube inherited 14 we dey do 12 ade hu bi no. Let's be frank to ourselves.
Yes.
So what in point now? Enti niam na the unity no say na ye united and I will be crack or Kasim say no be and any adwin obe friend din so say na we here what to bo chirechiri mu no tiase a obe say it's worth it. It's worth it. Here cohere a financial sector restructuring by ana manfo and ye yin crofo di na see crofo adwuma bowon see as and niema na this is here faso yes ye bi da wo ni aye bi da sa niema mienu say ye recapitalize omo ana afa bia ye ngu bank no see no. Look, 2000, former President Lawrence time, cooperative bank, any bank for works and housing, Egui, no, not cooperative bank, Wama says editor rated to 40%. Ohanchi Mwadu ya 90 samreno, uwe sidi wa hawa, na kwa ibetri wa sidi ya naipe. Na adusia day ashiegu bound for works and housing there na kakra no mu there na deteriorated to 68%. It was 100 cities or wha okwa ma 68 cities not a 32 ashiegu amwayen at the end of the day no customers no and lose you. You understand it? Na banks no penny foreign ya de na wo mo de wo mo kobo ka no wam do man sofa now wa sika da ho no en wa sofa. The second option na no ka se ni so a eno so am one more time banks na e collapse no scam di ko share mu some the recapitalize no almost say this can eti niam mienu wo ya ba. Why do you want to go back and repeat ade a wo ya am wow? The direction now your party ni taking, that was the best. We have to protect the depositors' funds. Such say omunon sofa for somebody's incompetence. And I will be boni bia wedino. Na customers in your day and sofa.
Yeah.
And now you had over 4.2 million customers. Assume is saying komunina individual customers, you are talking about 4.2. So our banks now, merged and cry young guno about 1 or 2 be the account, they were merged into CBG. Consolidated Bank Ghana. And the MPP said to them, say, woman, Yansu can be say you guna. Yeah, they were merged. You can't woman boom banks num boom. And the bank back. And they were operating their branches. Just a branch be a bank. Branches are there, man. They still operate those branches. The young said, "Your merger, you know, it be out to me absorb staff, nina because it be a branches a bank, be combined to one." Young fans say, "Nina to cry, no dear." And nipa be a 300,000, and now 500,000 crown a year affected by this action. Which means they are to 4.2 million. It be 500 against 4.2 million. That is when you are saying, say, all the 4.2 customers, no, individual customers, but that is not the real situation. Who obia or sole proprietorship or your business, your partnerships, or your business, your corporate institutions, or your business, your companies, or your business. Do you understand it? Yeah. So business, we know. Even sole proprietorship, ABO employee, ABO employee, back. Do you understand it? And some of our companies now, Obi on employee, be any pattern. So we emphasize in all no averagely kra no. So we be averagely it means we be employee we be maybe 2 people.
Okay.
You are talking about 8.4 people. Now they to 500. That's the first advantage. Unemployment now normal can. It would have been worse. So if the customers have suffered. Because to me, says in the Jumagua, sir, and Crawford for money, I'm so Jumagu.
Okay.
And apart from so much Jumaguno, income tax revenue, our government generated from those companies, and also co. Also, to be point nothing, and also co. So it was better to save the customers, to save the deposits of the customers. No much in twice in your meduma. No more fan Crawford were doing still. Not revenue government from them, government twice on saying ya. And find your juma. Rather than say, Enka, if I catch a bank, we NASA's not declared to be about 60%. And to seek or who be about 60%. So 100 cities, I'll be 60 city 40 national. So that was the best option. And look, I've been so I'm saying you are explaining here.
Ashafo Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, a former Ashanti regional minister. Na Maya Dinya Mesha Honorable Etie Honorable Sani Ebi Awoso Osha Utie Nyina say Honorable is coming from a background because although if I'm not mistaken, Okra Masters of Science in Economics, as well as a certificate in banking. It was a knowledge of NOD free baby or the air casa any free ebano. So these are some of the things that Honorable Ewu say bia but also Nkaya sem
the communication
and affect here.
Yes. And at that time also amount for a one who chill. To the Okano Crano on tea. On tin ya Okano. Just like they be our bank. Na our customer be. Or importer. Neniama bigu port. Or a beer less than 2 weeks. So one clear neniama na ebe kodimorich. Ama one who crab by beji. And now bebo kakasiye. Na also ope bosia. No aka chen say bosia na o be peno. Just here the fa kwan we so ansan betimi di amount. Me we kwan na wo kana legitimate path no. O be fa so no na you call marriage. It was am kan nyina wontiu. Me pe kwan ya meyi me niema no. Near aban fanning sanye den. Ento so. And that time no, wo de kwan a wo be fa so a ene emra no se mo be Kwaku ba bi na ma ban ne kakra in such a situation no anya ne sika koyi a eno no hwe won pe bibi ati. And as you have doctor be a patient akono. Enipa no yam ya ni ya obu fa so gede. Na doctor na be gina ho. Me edu am de ma we de e bia ni nansa na uyam no abufa so no wajai enya no pachi wo pese o ka kire say ma ya the next 2-3 minutes no pain na what no ebe kofom e ma umubu mfa so ansa no abe kan say kwan me fa so make you complete tisam ne sa na Ghanaians na
Honorable, I'm enjoying this, but yeah, go forward in the end to and then so the because a whole lot Omobefa Akuye right after a year day actually I think said Yema means a unity. Now be enjoying here what can but Honorable this time around maybe sad to say that for Yanko Kakra. Ya two abanawi ye flag bearer. Now we paint scenario they picture me. But say after so cancer unity. Yen stay united and a high ebribino. Ya to abewie ye choose a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Going forward no unity no or reconciliation no won't say and take format pay. Na there is now person
the kind. Yeah, a support to candidate bia especially. Yeah, support to Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. Assembly of Beckham Bia should be reconciliatory. And this year, Kasim Bia, as a would you who candidate Bia, where Nimkunim. And this year, if he said, Nipan will be a boka. Will be an hoboka any do. And you already in any year. Toko Kasim Bia, as a woo who ma, and a befunubua, a beman cambo mono, ayetting. Ye my and some Jew ubia. And the deacon. Ye tosumino. And the power were dim kunim. Oh dear, so a ball cow. So I'm cow. The Ohishe on Saka. The Ohishe on Saka. One more on Sank, a boca on Sankan. There was set Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. A co warm ho. No munina kasa. No kasa mo David to Makumaso. Na omu nyina ebeka no ho enye se ombeka no ho na ye ni di Dr. Bawumia chi ana ni di na chi no ye nso abaye se da bie ye ko campaign ankan ho nti mo mu nyina ha see we have to avoid that. So the moment Dr. Bawumia no lead no ebeko omu na so eno makasa twe wo maba se yen ani di Dr. Bawumia chi no nso ye accept no 100% as MPP members. The MPP members, we are the same party. Any idea to be practicing democracy? I ma ye na nanum no mfre domofo. And this say democracy any edi twa yefunu dia. Kabima min kan bi ne edi twa yefunu dia. Emre bia akonwa bia beton ye bepre. Ni kro mi hine nanam wachi otoso mi ensa no kan nasem. O se akonwa enye babayantin eni atraso mienu babayantin means bench there is stool any pa ba ko netena so at a time enti enye mba betima tena so say bench de ya eni pa do betima tena so ni ka bia ni pa 5 ni nyina tena so be enam say eye stool akonya ni pa ba ko netimi tena so emre bia ni ntino ye den ya ni pa ba ko ne betena so enti yenti ase yakoto aba eyi nipa baako wo mo a anwen no yengi wo mu nyina emekan ho obia nyu obia kaka na woni afa na woni afa no ni afa no one pp afa. That's what we have to understand. The candidates untimi equate them to MPP. MPP is bigger than any other candidate or any other member of the new patriotic party. Tienhwe osono no. Our symbol no. Aye ka se eno ne our winning symbol no. Ye di nkunim no. Na yenyi me ono enyina ento nchen. Se yesa na ebeboe ena mesa sere wo. Whilst yetu anamo apenka bomu. Moma yemfa running mate in something to change kakra. Because the way a man for be a chassis, you talk about if you're cleaning now, the way a man for a chassis. But honorable, member running mates the other so, my notes member hodom. But with Nkabom still preaching Kabuma. Ibinum feels 2023 after primaries no say ya the year. Yes, Masrebedi Musubem Tribi, Binum, yes, had the debut, the so or undermining who crawled the battle. How do we deal with that? Nankam a bad last point. Nankam if you running mate, you said no,
okay. But
Mankabuno, I think. Can near my Mankabuno, I think.
But if someone is a running mate, you didn't tell me every horrible and crosses are
the unity, no. Young who say other parties in Beckham. Abedi Dr. Bawumia. Na Dr. Bawumia fana dream fem. Was a name unfold no. On fana dream fem. No who say we and now we and I'm the no ko. No the Koto National Council and National Council so Jituma. Media Yejuma. And yes, I am Jituna. Discussion on running mate with uniting the party in Bumwa, a bedding. ready. Because don't forget if ABA candidates now or no only Dr. Bame contest here. ABA will be soon run meeting up. Oh, me wa watching no be kan ho ni peku ba ko. Na ABA wo pe, ABA we nso pe. Enti wa ba no kra no hu se we pe na me pa. Na omo mie no kra nka bomu no ya yeden. Enti no ye one factor. And the last factor is ye besre wo mo anim kunim yenim say ya. Obi enu ho bebo ka o se kam dem boy em de. I don't think see oni pe bi o ya sesa. Enti ono no a wa boka no. You don't expect or no say or no beba do win ye ho chinchina me de wo na win ye ma boka so wholeheartedly ebi amaba but yesre wo mo se paninu nso anam panimfo approach wo mo so mo penka bo mu a o mo me anwene party no any party ni kunim di a ye hwehwe no 2028 no ye anwene ho na ye nyina nka bom ye nkopetumi no emra na ye nyatumi na sabi na ye party for no nyina nso ahom o ma hon keka no ebe basro ama party no so a benefit because biti we we den ya wontimi nka se ma nye mrahye bedwani e obosomtwe mfie dumienu we den ama ye mrahye bedwani mfie dumienu obosomtwe ma gain from the party we den ya wontimi nka se ma anko ECOWAS parliament because through the party we den amako wontimi nyimfiri ho wontimi metena ha nka se o se mensa anya Shanti regional minister we den amaye be obi ho a wabra onya bie. And we have to think about those people. Now you who say you are benefiting from the party. You onkophobia wo ma ya dwuma pa party na sa benefit enya wo munya bie. So irrespective of how much benefit you had, it's immaterial. The first year my appointment ne keke no kraye and munyam she. Na yenwene party no ho se ne ba party no be dinkunim na wo mo a enura wo ma anya bi no wo mo so ayedan abinya bi akina na party no anyini akonanim emfe kakra meka afa unity no
but still I'm interested running mate today the last time I Kwaku to abano wo hwa a delay ko akire pi ebi kra no esusu say bi su kra no high kakra the na make say bi no school of thought they say KBI yi ntem no no so aba beboa campaign no nke no so ebeboa and I be full say wo yi ntem wo yi na kire kra na de bubefu no de bubefu enti no de ye hwea enyiyi wa dwenkire pa e wo ho e say
fortunately sa amendment na koye wo constitution ma e beto aba we ntem no aboaye Abwine. Until within the year, after the second month, into our enough time, even up to the end of even this year, to come out with a running mate. Me Nkansah had the see, but Azumi class were in December. You were 2 years for the running mate to campaign with the flag bearer. So what important is it? But some ya ye niabre na ye penka bomu no wo de ade bia ebetimi buma ya be ma fashion bi e feel say and the was sisi mu anfa ma menti say matemi ho wa yesi emwai ti yenya unity no first atoyem okay so we dey mitiro no ti bi akoma no toyem wie pe na enipa no nyina hu say oh Dr. Baumia in fact wachere odaman odibu aman wabaye naso woni yakasa wakasa wiye no nso ye koye nim that time na bond na aba ntie bia oye bibia ofreyen otuni sa freyen anase bi ko oji adwen efa na mo bia otu ho ti once he is able to demonstrate say in truth openkambo mu no na parties no so be hu say wampa wa kire se openkambo mu no no mu nyina akambo mu no if you na wo dwen running mate no ho a enye den because or even we decide to pick you obia it will even be easier calling them say minu amu amenum na ye adwuma na amenum kwa akansi esi madwen ye me senka sumasi na ye mfa no nko no a kire di nti a ye mfa no nko and you can which my do madwen kire it will be part of the consultation process a obey a select be say there wo pen kan bo mu a wonyanya nyu ba bia ne de ye kofa no ba obi akwa akodi candidate bi achi me support candidate we support na nchemu na ye hyase no.
But Honorable Simon Osei is my guest in the studio this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Yetwa nkomodo so me free party say bu kakra na ma brode no bi bese me horizon. Na ye be move to ye Ashanti region. Honorable Minister, as the former regional minister was Kyeremanteng ha. Yetwa bano 2024. Yetwa ba ewie ye enana me kano. NDC enya a little over a year omude ebu omai. Sir, what's nasi? Na we share Ashanti region. Sample we are regional minister for 8 good years. NDC aba. Ye kona mekai me no ye programs ye beto aba call today na me share empo agenda 111. Hospitals here ye ka ibi kra no tumu se bopani utu hwana mwa na chese ye wi ankasa na ubehwe eye bakumadan local government university na ubehwe eye na hukrase greenfield e bi ehemu ho baby na behwe eye ye greenhouse na se wa hospital adie na say ye say santase you can't say interchange so I don't mean
dualization
me person touch on no say bia bu ye hu bibia because abate uni asampire wa comment but I want to know say bia regional minister so abede and road minister or say funds ni want to omo mo use word be 2 levels almost say omo be first 2 levels because sika anyhow sad ye mani as the former regional minister sitting back who will say Sunday and Yamako under this current administration?
Yo, medasi. So far, made a minyan new project or my minyan be a now won't be me. The only one, any Santasi dualization, the barber joining Pasqua interchange. Ako towards Patasi, Ako joining Sofa line interchange. Yen yeshasi, and we go to the tail end. Now final approval of the board will be in 2025. That was the unfortunate thing.
Yes, fantastic. Yes,
a JICA, Japanese funding.
Oh, okay.
A JICA. Now the Emmy Dennis said. Omba 2 year na me fancy almost here we no aka final board approval na bi o man terminate say bia o ye ntwaso eno de mebo ma baso because e bi asida
NPP na mu ebu sai
mami Robert ase hwe opa monfre unity oil okay the order kwadum no ana monfre Mr Tapuku engineer Tapuku wo mo kra because of say we ni ane ye ho adwuma no or ye the filling station ye mano etro krata se ba bi beba kwan num tin konfa nduru ho no so on de se ne be ya ateche man ho nti or ye na approval no ba ye kwan na ye dwi ho no ma wanji compensation you can even call it
unity or
yes
Santase roundabout or
yes.
Okay
ba go na wa ho right we told him the same thing I'm sure sir Atapoku will have a copy of the guarantee. The tosu bi a mesa abo ma baso ne se contractor na ne ne ye jaika ayi no agreement no ye do shop construction limited o man sesa no.
Oh, okay.
He was the one ne
it we gina wa krata so bo na ba
na final board approval je say me van say IMF taking decision na final board approval and on dey akose bia next year said that be see that
yeah
enti that was where we had reached. Mamen come back on soon trewa obehu say that is why we did certain things. Un say what other kwadwom ko TUC junction na ho say pa unse ya bridge no wide and send ya be ya ene say jaika approval no ba ene kwan no be fa
because na nsuo bi tata ho ne
yes bonse ya twim kan ye betima nti kitwa ti se ba ko no be we ye me cover die approval no ba ba bi kwan no be fa no tim ya twim tetrete no the toso 3 so am dey prove actual action be yeah me prove actual say because of that ntina yeah the no unse ya bridge ni we no e ho no ya anya kwan ni nyina ye go asphalt one lane pe single lane because you say safana approve and ba near double on betutu agu
okay
which will be waste of resources enti anya ba bia car no betima fa so conveniently even though traffic be ba ho enti approve and ba na ye dualization na anya waste of money.
Oh,
so that is how it is.
And they said the answer is almost to be
what markings opa me say wo there at least unity oil no go on. You can go and find out from them. So you catch them say you just can be a free daika enti baby o mo dey ba no mo hwe ni ye especially baby o mo be install o mo tanks no because tank ni be duro ni tu dia na filling station na go.
Yeah.
So we discuss with all those.
But sure said your mama no moka so be share Joshua Ponsano design wo no say bia sa pepe na mo ya no on paper. And now I'm
sure say a bit difficult for them to change the designs. It's possible, yeah. It's possible. But yeah, now with these international institutions, you know. So mo ye bibia ya na ni change no enye mresa. So what important is it? Ya na ni change ni enye mresa. For instance, bia it's possible say kombet makafe bia you change your shop. It's possible. But say jaika for agini documents, agini particulars, aye due diligence, everything about him no. Ya na easy to change the person. Ukaso change na they will tell you say and the contract ya abrogate and afia nhyase foforo.
Without underestimating a biajo shop no that time no we are not normally yes a contractor can say be a foreign for the betumi aye no properly near Ghanaian contractor also betumi deliver.
I think we make so many times. Sure. Contractors in the Washington region, to the best of my knowledge, one of those never highest level of technical knowledge when it comes to construction. Joshua, one of them, he's very good.
Okay.
The contractor, the man almost winning. Almost winning. Mamima, few of them now. As far to Valley, I never walk Central Business District in Joshua, and I almost all of them.
Oh,
okay. Joshua, and a year, and young Quanta to Obuasi.
Oh,
yes. Joshua, and a year, and young Quanta through Bequai.
Nkansah kwan na say ana amanfo eye who did it
Joseph and a year man Nkansah to bechem ka baby kitwa bi baby a Lydia no to nkonya accident ho baby and em say when we ho papa no kra no ye na em say defect bi by and okututu mu a wonya nko back enkugui one a year ho Joseph acquired the man no I can tell say most of them will be ba ko afi na ko be chassis no crowd e fenye ne fault kiebeye 3 lanes from baby a swami church in the end no atwa so akudru atwem mampontin akudru asunuma so nkwanta and the demand no bet and the demand no kra na akoto about 2024 because that was honorable Asenso time now honorable Asenso no buy and kra na some few months nti no dear undimi blame no because the man no fofi antoata ye koto aba ye nsu kra ifisu He's one of the best contractors in the region. And now no. Now asphalt plant is also one of the best. And you see, as quite interchange, free Georgia ba.
Yeah.
Oh yes, or be do a carriage in where and all right on now. So he is somebody who is capable for all the qualities to deliver. Now, if you do her crab bones will be delivered. Where you bad material, no? Where you bad material, in free or Eddie boulders. A boom, a do every crown was the tarpaulin, meaning somebody for no, they are fast ones, and what the boulders, no. I be gooms any bad action, or you're failing no bar. In so no ma, Emma, a hornomono, any D, now for bones are as a ramps. And yeah, you see how he started.
Yeah. And your work ongoing. He said you are they are very impressive. Now, honorable, what kind of now can be
now you are no free.
Because in America, Swabe interchange day. Most time President Akufo-Addo Bekate sold somewhere in 2022. Now idea no say kebi overpass ewo Abrepo overpass ewo Krofrom Junction. Most a year overpass so magazine new junction new road junction and Abusia just recently under this administration road year minister Governor Kwame Agbuja Eddie Ababa Tujase Sikeni ho. Enti omo ba be first two levels.
Maybe what we have to find out is what has become of the agreement between the government of Ghana and Rango. And also because that will mean it was almost Rango tenancy. Now the funding agreement, almost modified, because the funding agreement with Rango, covers the whole project.
How about MS Spain and then year and Nonko?
Rango there. Womana Okokodia. One building workshop on station. Omna in the main leaders are negotiating for the funding. It may be they want to go and change the financial arrangement with Rango. Mint. And the mint. But other than that, the agreement with Rango include all those overpasses plus the main interchange Swami. We say now there two components. So component one, any interchange in Nkansah. Then the component two, local roads. Plus the overpasses. The reason and started from component 2 ni say area hono a chidana and one develop local roads as a ube stati so I mean interchange in Nkansah ube use as diversion you create worse problem in that area. The day an amount for to be our accusers there be a woman who she won't charge in I don't know. Or so we bypasses the local roads be or no was ye. It is almost 30 so I'm interchanging now. Our cars 8 mean for her. Near diversions. I can't be fun. Can you quickly see a static street? I was so I'm interchanging now. 5 roads never join. 5 roads. Who there a free Sofulai and Abripo Urban? Who the free airport runabout Echo? Who the free Tafo Eba? Who the free Swameba? And I the free Santiman. So and then 5 roads in a busy roads. And imagine so we need diversions. So it's down. The thing is that you have to plan. But the way we do our politics, what planning, interchange, who explain you? And I'm a can't say 3 projects, Nana Kufuor year projects will have 2 presidents or my year Jumo Santimantemu or no any former president Kufuor. But the the area of judiciary, rules, education, health, any adini amount for because of 3 projects. So I'm interchange this one. KJTF phase 2 is 2 and Growth Room Market. South 3 and amount for
a back cloud
Papa na why because I bet bien ho ya kwan was Kyeremanteng sin nanado. I bet bien ho hospitals I bet bien ho unim see a buy the whole Ghana health infrastructure to population Ashanti region area and you chat 10 regions no then you chat talk yeah we swa wo nyina. And they now we're seeing no cry captation in the health sector. Oh, and this introduce you as Kyeremanteng, so I'm mobile pilot for 6 months and for 6 years, not years. Oh, they make it on. Nana do be we free horn anyway. They say, my approval, President Mahama right. See, our short memories. No, truly. Na man for you fee that time captation kuye ne be free honor for man for hotel na man for you fee. Hospitals are minua kwasi kan. Ye be inherit 8. Ye be inherit be kwai. Ye wie ye commission and a function, the function. Ye be inherit formula. Ye wie ye commission a function. Ye be to Konongo, ye wie ye commissioner air function. Ye beto Kumawu, ye wie ye commissioner air finance air function. So we are ye wie equipment in agum. The amount a delay commission was say ye starting equipment no, or more yet test trial. No. We realize that the ordinary how do we call it? Electricity line and our home. Intimate power equipment, no, because they need 250 bed. While the other will be a 40, be a 60. Say, they make it on. Here's all the transformer power 60 bed capacity. You want the similar transformer to power 250 bed. And to me. So we needed to build a new ECG substation, which is completed.
Completed?
Yes. Completed? Yes.
So what was the problem?
And then be equipment gum. And then be equipment gum. Then no be there. Then around is September, how baby. Regional minister call her that September 2025 for baby regional minister call her ne hofu na mzan fe na
ne hofu
ola nyame and am say you free power say 7 January
yeah
now what get to am nsu ato March April May June July August September oh no ne hofu a o se hwan na biri mo opa mu fia Mono na munyanto akra na
wafu a wona wopa
mo cement no kra mo pa munyai ha 8 months na munyombo se ngura be fifi baby bebre 9 months na mo no ha mo si hwan ya and I only say Sa hospital no and actually be 300 bed capacity because essentially infectious disease center. Management and containment center and you have 50 bed capacity. Now when you say infectious disease you see back on so Kumasi South Hospital which is supposed to be a regional hospital but no it's functioning. Now infectious disease center no yeah you fancy who are you operate you patients no you operate it as hospital. Now, if there's any outbreak of infectious disease, now I evacuated the normal patients in the film. Now the one more infectious disease for no alcohol because infectious disease is a matter here.
Yeah.
and it's operated just like any other hospital. Na bi anka na ewu bia ka COVID no ba na afi ne ko high hotel ni ade no enti no afi patients na ho no yom nyina fi ho na do ma ko main ward ho na afi no wodi wo mo a yare ni bia ka mo no ti se nka COVID se de be science yare na ka mo na do ma ko go. Yes. And regime you have 3 you 2 commission the young Jimmy and you one king council. Yes. Hey, tell me who say me fa safari ya nwie na Conformity Maternity and Children's Block so starting no President Kutu Champion breast no man bi anu abeso edru ya e test here no na the protocol of structural integrity efeli who said no ka se wu wie na the equipment that begum ne mu yedu ahwe bebu. So we had to demolish everything and they started from afresh. Don't eti offer abia kajetia phase 2 na ye nwi na enye too much the problem of the government ye tiri na anye ye na COVID buy and the day since answer ahodo e den e buy we say during that negotiation with our foreign partners no ska we no from UK na finance 3 major projects: the international airport, KJTR phase 2 and Konfanochi Maternity and Children's Block from the UK Exim Bank. At the time debt restructuring with our foreign partners, all members of the Paris Club suspended disbursement of loans from Ghana. To chance first canuma. Wamu twenya kopim bra the negotiation with Paris Club no ebawie.
Okay.
84 about 1 year no a negotiation e cost nyina there was no disbursement. So the contractor had to leave site. And omu ya there omu member contractor na baso because what they did they say omu shall gradually normal ma workers ni bia omu fi say omu a en hadwi bebre no ma mo ko to ho anu kakra kopim bro hu say no omu ntimi ntua omu ka wasa omu nya hu time a Paris Club for nana yen lenders no e be start
and I don't know install here
and a man install here and 3 projects install here international airport no KJTR phase 2 and then the Konfanochi Maternity and Children's Block no and to omu wie ye no kra no omu say by their policy e was so omu disbursing ma health sector first and on their priority list no health it was number 1 among the top and sana transport ni commercial ayinaba. So one we had to apologize to them say na ye power much say the power much say esram international airport no drew 98%. I cut just 2%.
98%.
Now flight it me back.
Flights from a year outside
the country, but only say that one it was going to start with smaller aircrafts. For instance, he said, "My say, our they call Nigeria, those ones now a bit to me, Gina, your current runway no so, in the length no, a bit to me, Gina so, can they start it? And tonight extend it." Runway no by 400 more meters. Nanka we will not start here. Nanka Boeing 737 or something. No so etimiabe because mo here longest length and so no much imagine. So we are going to start with smaller aircrafts. International one because we got the international airport because Boeing 737 intiminas. And I'm saying, the Nigeria is international non-tension. And you see, you have different grades. And you make my start with the smaller aircrafts never bano. Naturally, what the Boeing 737 na a long haul. No so after the extension of the runway by the 400 meters plus. And now after because what's sinking 98% of the resources is not functioning. Is kind of 98% because 2% no TSC no disbursement for it to complete the international airport. Tinaka market, even those catch when you come to Ashanti region, trading, commerce is a priority. I'm not saying it's a health, no, here, but at least near complete health facilities in Libya, Trimuko, because you really the about 2 years, no, it was 6 no. I mean, find 5 the near function. And yes, I approve 5 district hospitals. Yes, I really. Yeah, well, near war Manson Quanta Chedie Sabrunum Drobonso and a Swami. You really in our commission. Tina, just a pressure on the health sector. Now, ye relieve Kakra near Chisu. And he tell me, yeah, 5 district hospitals. And now, Agenda 111 also by after the COVID. Who says hospitals no cry you need enough by Ashanti region. Young Kwenya 18. Yes. Agenda 111 18. I just say 2 dear virtually near we trade and Kokobe. Yeah, there are someone ne bianke bese so ya na man focus here force commission se ne bese force commissioner there were several of them and can give my force commission including Barakesi, including Esiwa in Bosomefremo. There were several of them and give my
after a year obo en sheda kra en ko
say ya 2 year banevi ti ye pe unity se ne be ya ye kasa ye nyina no be ko faako temu aye election ne de we are now. Obviously, I can for now bring game no be see ya to a we see Nyankambo Muna. Yen na ya no e be ko baako. MN say MPP ni akoka. Na MPP ni akokanta. Yeah. It was making communication extremely difficult. They say there.
Because our local government university last time I would say
since independent, even means from colonial time. Aban bia ni ho a wa initiate public sector accommodation saying. Mo de mo fa Georgia. Ekofa eko ECG for no eko ekwan no. Yeah. Ba da na sisi on. Yeah ni sisi e. Ko RCC a. Ye wo about 35 townhouses for regional heads of department. You starting say a commission 43 of them. A commission ya na or ma allocation. Next time na me bano me the document beba na mo amahu wo me allocate ma wo nyina. Oko Regional Coordinating Council, Regional Minister Office Nachi, a quine daho echo Food and Drugs Authority. Once yes, CCB honor. Nina, we I allocate here. Oh, a Jumani dear, ya ye be bree. Now, as at the time I made me fisson. Now you were 221 accommodation units for public sectors. Many of them be a now judges no we appeals court residential complex. Yeah. Maybe you go interview America say, oh, call me officer. We drew me nifa so a place called residential complex. No more castle. Oh, come officer. I was saying also per project na Bram officer. You see. Follow this there. Why? But then go and do 20 structures. Abrosign. One clubhouse, one tennis court, one swimming pool now. A Danny Bian so your friend saying boys' quarters, outer house. They were also all fully furnished. Oh, quite once of our near bag near in Wakotin. A Jumani dear.
No, a Juba call for now can.
But what children buy? Okay. Court. I also had that former Chief Justice, Justice Eniyaboa. He did very well. Ashanti Region, you know about 24 commission.
That's right.
And they go with residential accommodation. Because when he explained it initially, I understood him perfectly. I say, now I see Ghana and Kwan, I see court. Court number one, every crab baby a court and cry high with them. Number two, the Abayan crazy, you know. Accommodation can home. Into judge no honor. Or how will be dying with Krumo. Now imagine, so how will be dying. Now, if you are in your case, and not with you in your case. Now, Tiakunim. What your next time, Tiana, they are to work on your two name in the government. He made sure, say, the OCBR and court no see, not the residential accommodation account. Okay, Sakula Park na a dark city anymore. Once I sign me, you be CCO. Nina for judiciary. I'm telling you, sir, a humanity, ya yebi. Na me stressing ya me mama holding. Me compare, na me compare, I made into a book. Achievement of His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo in Ashanti region from 2017 to January 2025.
Where the
Now, RCC, Mna number say jump to Abreso. One and Cabesi dying for raw.
as regional minister by your say where food that was the first year.
Say what he what you. Mummy son is what you. You just have me call your honey na man.
After 1 year no be ye did the crowd until
Miss what you are now. Na just have me call your was say na man tina hono. Me cut na another place. No aircraft so your government deal. And your private person. They call MTN head office.
Right.
Government there. Behind First Atlantic.
Yeah.
By there. And I look around with Botumska almost 60,000. In a call minor renovation. I'm a year from Frabayo. And to me, I saw the 4 car airful. They say,
Sabanan, what can obey you know, won't you?
And he,
Mate,
sir, why ya? Oh, no, so I could now. There was a Kwame, Kwame, one year and Congo now.
Dede. But honorable, maybe way maybe a maybe 2 questions be release you nako. Where you know there, let me ask now your regional minister Tina Bibisa. Kumasi city markets. Minim say be and no. If you are open to be answer by media fine, but Kumasi city markets. Meno dear my friend is say or buy what cause financial loss. Are you aware say manager na or hono? Or buy regional minister current one appear nipa equal shareholder na akwakoye bibi o ene manager no or Kumasi city markets no otifie ye tuaneka amo de okoko to cross or per increment e wona ketua so e bro otifie what na fi over 1 year onye adwuma bia na is it within your you say e hodo mutumi e bodra hodo na wakoye bibi a hodo ma say regional minister educate here wo hunka
oh yeah regional minister who oversight over all the MMDAs. Until oversight responsibility, what you do is say me, because I want to hear me, you know, any management. Then you bring in the local government minister.
Sometimes you not hear me cry by
the local government minister, and then the finance minister. Because there's an agreement among local government, KMB, Ministry of Finance. Or more even escrow accountant, revenue fee or no, echo escrow no. So at important as and that structure now already took him. If you want to amend that, to the best of my knowledge, dear, you have to get in touch with those people and you see how you amend them. And I was study the contract between the government, either represented by KMB or local government or Ministry of Finance, and the manager, the managing director. Say, cross will be womb out to me, so terminating appointment. Then you invoke that cross. To terminate the appointment. So when you cross be more, then you have to find a nice way of maybe talking to the person and our local government say be as soon as the performance maybe a ninja home. What do we do? No one maybe I'm changing and not changing.
It's one can require so the uncle consult with KMA and maybe a finance minister
and a local government.
Now local government.
Because don't forget, say all markets and the local government, and even the KMA itself is under local government. The regional coordinating council has a supervisory role, and then you also do backstopping role to help them.
Mate, honorable Tiawa, ya do be chef fridge mo. I know the bia me the be chef fridge mo. But answer na be sorry akoi with your knowledge in a year economics ne bia bank there yeah there's inflation there 3.8 na single digit and mate a year professor bi o ka say inflation year 3.8 this reflecting our prices so I know interest prices near ma eba form and bia cocoa farmers na there so be ka bi dia fa ho
I'll be surprised Professor because say inflation but for more it's reflecting on prices. As much as I agree say the rate of increase in goods and services. What is it? Two person say near man cost first no.
Yeah.
But you didn't you who e would jump here. And I want cost. I'll be surprised. I was saying what constitutes the basket now. What would determine inflation? And near my bank and all basket no. Who say inflation was says our items beer. What they assess exactly? It be a food items be some imported items, it be a whole one equipment be near my beer amount for tell you so. And now they determine a consumer price index. And me as I sit here, me name near my was our basket. So it becomes difficult to objectively, yes, assess the situation. So what important as but in reality, Senka exchange rate no form, no inflation will form there. It should have a reflection 1 year now there, down the line there can should reflect on the price of goods and services. And the total view you see you have different ways of managing inflation and then managing exchange rate. So we manage exchange rate by increasing productivity. Effect on consumer prices no a yentem. And now you can see it. But if you manage inflation just by squeezing the system out of money, enti nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ so otua wontua enti ɛnyɛ sɛ amanfo nyadeɛ na ɔmo mpɛw beske wɔ sɛ kɔɔ mo nsɛm na ɔmo de tɔ no ɔmo nya and there are several government expenditure bi wɔ hɔ no ma ɔmo ntua me fan say contractors you ka so ɔmo kyɛn na ɔmo tua yɛ ti contractors yi wɔtua ɔmo kaa contractor no tua ne kaa ɔno nso bɛkɔ akɔtɔ bitumen ɔkɔ akɔtɔ chippings ɔkɔ akɔtɔ nnua ɔkɔ akɔtɔ anwea next kan yɛ den ɛtrɛ and why say construction no kɔ so no baabi a construction ne nam no even a ma any adwadifo bi enya temporary work bi yɛ some short time because obi ho ba no aduane abesi ho na workers no omu ntimi nkokrom baabi nkodidi no na omu to but se won tue sika na was squeezing money out of the system to reduce inflation and exchange rate no you are only pumping money dollars to cushion the system. I don't know, and time reflected on prices reduction. ABI is possible and cost will send you was fine. But a bono and timafo. And yes, I anchor 1 year down the line. We'll see exchange rate do cry because I be do 9 point something and about 10. Some renema or more than 9 point something, 10 or cry. You think about and I should reflect on prices. That is not. It's not. Going forward, no Safi na ye be chassis. Yeah, feel ye be chassis. I know the first no there we were dormant. Na ye hwe sadie we nya dan emfiri so. Na ye nyina me part back ma. Na fi ye me ye adwuma no. Se ne ye hwe. Na when dey be cocoa farmers dey there. No be dey say exchange rate. Na me cocoa farm. Onim se mo gogo. Oh. Benim mo cocoa ban ye krum. Yo. Ava no southwest. Yo. And you know, I'm coming to become a name of no media. Made a Sabia pension, I'm a gym pension. The guy a pension to be Kushimi. Oh, Bomo dear, one more pension, one more baby. Now, Robin, some day that NDC for a kind promises over the Maui. Baby, I'm a dream the other way. Kiki, send a mobile press brief. Yeah, press and behold. Yeah, I'm a cafe. You move be we are not sabi you if you ask montem oh dear Mitchell near kaika omo niema bia atwam intin sem na omo kan sabre no ye hwe yi ne mpanifo se ahubu penti na boasre wa gene bagora no yi nani ahwe baby but still no say na ye ho afuno Ghana for that because baby was here and I said mon communicate munya hwe na say record radios ye ko TV so ye press conferences ye press briefing edu baby cry constating from district to district and yes but I did some run abufu na nya baby enti do ka bia no na obi eden obi ti and the abusu na me ya na nyem ngwanwa ho because even Yankopon ka say Moses mu enkoyi Israel for no in free Misraim enkwa asase papa no so no omo kwa ho kire bebia na omo nwunu Yankopon to the extent say do baby kro omo yohoni so omo so mohoni no etimi dia na nyem nwa ni pesu nipa kire ka krebi ba no so a few of them etimi we stand enti ya mo mane nyem nwa because to konkon ye hu bebre Moses got the 10 commandments about no more ajeji wom gold ornaments aye honi a omo so mo no omo duru baby o say Moses uma yewu Misraim crank epe. Si ebe usre isu. Ana so nti Mumma no nya mo nwanwa pii. Enipa su. Adwumaden ene wo se yeye. Na ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu na nsɛm bi o mo kan ya sisi na so o mayi o madwena free ho ye mfa nse bibi di se LGBTQ+. Wo mo ye ma asofo dodo na agi wo mu di a afi atwam a ye nhunu se ekɔ si ebai. Ni enso yan kai wo mo. Na niema a wo mo kan ye ni nyina ye list. Na yan ka am se mo kan we mu nyɛ. Mo kan we mu nyɛ. Mo kan wo mu nyɛ. Ni remind wo mo every day.
Mate. Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, a former Ashanti Regional Minister. Honorable, and then every year you bring, you better was a papa. But you say be our BB, I became you are, but you better was
the American say Asante Mountain for the Damasi. Namisham, Sabi Nipa. Ye pay there and from Sweden away home. Men am taka say if we were without faults, we wouldn't have been human beings. We might have been other creatures even higher than angels. Because in the situation of even angels, Nyankopon no kra obo asura bofo no obi tie tua wo no so. Enti say yen no from so ni ho de a na ye nipa. Ye nipa e de ye ntimi nye perfect. Ebia sembi ohonom a antwa yi mre bi atwam ye betenetene no o mo ka kire ba bi antwa yi a ye betenetene no na ye ne wo mo atuana mo na free sa mre yi ku ya kire mo se na na do dan Kwaku fu ado aban no ene Asante Maidi ni yi mejitum TV kajitia phase 2 to have been an icing on the cake mejitum say start bi aswami interchange na ye wi ya it would have been an icing on the cake. And I even crew from Sekie me no home yet me we ya and also Kababwa on the metro magitum. But Abane did well. Na ye be church the woman the abano a year. Say me crew muquine. Ye could see Abijan Quanta, me and Rumi Krum Krania, Judge for Mufan Chamisa may can see. To some extent, Krem de say and Rujachi. Say Drujachia. Kifrim ya chechira o manya bin kumawu because yana na be mi money din na me we di komo madam fu bi ho doni mafie na o de kwan bai na mtina na fe bendu mi krumo what is say edru ja chi anka me nchiaw. That is what he told me. Was he edru ja chi anka me nchiaw. And it's true. There's no way to fee baby a copy me no treasure baby a copy me biano. I'm sure then come co program or crew or crank and that crown and drew on and the crowd with room was and now the authority and now regional minister fear, education minister fear, one MP now to me chairman but Brian breast aquano. Oh, okay. Mami for 2 minutes. Yeah, President Kofo time in 2008. And I know negotiating for a loan from Agence Française Development. Now what they are here as quite interchange Lake Road extension. And there was a tour on the basic Coca-Cola. No, there was a tour from Coca-Cola so Kosi Don Passy Junction. But because I was interested. But about the sign 8 years and this young follow. Tia buy and Yakupon ya do my regional minister. Na me frame me am wakwata. Wakwata bo me pa. I'm telling you. Obo me pa. Na me fi kwesi. Also a frame a brandy. No say a brandy. I'm kwesi. Me kai say 2008. Maya me nya ayini bi Hansard ni bi. But no man penny ko for breast no pesquebie fragile Français development. Edi abetwa Lake Road extension of Asquan Interchange, you know. Edi akusi Don Passy Junction. But NDC be no man follow. T if you could find out. Fortunately, you find out I know say you bit masaba. Okay. Abaso. Ni koye ya nya ya. Ye dey from Coca-Cola. EDBC Don Passy Junction. And that road had 6 components. the dualization, then new bridge, market hall, and then storm drain 2 kilometers by 38. Ekwasi ho send ye be ya esla ase ho na nsuo ni yiri nyina ebe fi ho ene ye wo pedestrian bridge ba ko wase ho ene ye wo another vehicle bridge esa wase ho send ye be ya nka ye yesa ekwan bi ho a wetimi afa be pie jude factory ewura ho without necessarily following the main road ena so bi nso epeso cross nsuo ni wase ho a pedestrian bridge no I we nyina wi ena the last component no ene lorry terminal at Dombasi Junction. Okay. Yeah, we are home. To tell me ye no, na me call say no. The see how they are. Yan tour a Yunusunko Lake. Because it's the only natural lake in Ghana. Tourists bar or more complaining. Emma make of China for the Canadian be by. They complain about the road, say, or want to me invest to number some by a Kibuka. Normally 5-star hotels or almost with that road no dear. And I catch them Akwanta. And ye kwan no 3 phases from Dompasi Junction. Phase 1 eba be si Abidjan Kwanta. Baby a wogu abesi no. Phase 2 esati Abidjan Kwanta to Nyamiani Junction. Ti phase 3 no ka be branch se wo ko Nyamiani no. No say na vortic nsu bi o. Valley bi da ho no. Aha ntinka phase 3 no be kwa kofa valley no akosi obo. Ti kan kwa bo no now ekosi obo because you dualize it. Only the metro. Nyame na boa me say. Contractor no bi ebesi phase 2 no mpo phase 3 na se mesrew. Munya phase 3 ni bi. Phase 3 ni de nkrofo kokko no on board fu ho. Mu ko dwigu ni anwie kwan no mawu. Se me momu dwi phase 3 na anya ka se ki achi.
But honorable Seven or say Mensa better was papa ede wadaje. Now let me acknowledge Dr. Kwesi Cheiso, the former communications director at Ashanti region. Yedi ebesia na yedi nonsia kasi bodon so abro. Meantime, happy birthday to you, fresh boy of a year Suba Senior High School. And there Eyewa Woda Itieba Awudapa. Happy birthday to you. Bidi at the Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah KK Edie Yedi Jumedi Ebesia.